So Kaiju Universe has been out for about a day now, and we already have our first brand new Kaiju. We're gonna be checking out everything that this character can do as far as moves, as far as swimming, flying, all of the above. And we're gonna see if he's overall a good Kaiju. Let's get into it. So if you didn't know, we just got our first brand new character. It's right here, the Kaiju Noctera. And if we read a little bit about him, it says build up to 4 stages of heat to gain increased damage and regeneration. Stage 4 is temporary, but has more significant buffs and turns your first roar into a powerful area of effect attack. So already that sounds pretty cool. We're just gonna jump right into the brand new map, and we're going to Hong Kong. So if you didn't know, Nouctera is basically like the remodeled version of Rodan. As you can see, he kind of walks and moves like Rodan, but clearly he looks way different. And honestly, I personally love the way he looks already. From the teeth being absolutely ginormous, even to the ginormous ears that he has. Kind of just reminds me of like a huge bat. But overall, I think the look of this character is absolutely beautiful. Now, one thing I need to go ahead and see. Did they fix the roars yet? Let's see. They did. Okay, so finally, we have a roar, we have a noise, and we have a motion with everything. So that's back to normal. What about the T-roar, though? Let's hit that real quick. And as you can see, everything has been fixed with the roars, at least with Nouctera. I haven't checked out the other Kaijus yet. Now, I forgot what the move just said about the roar being changed when we do something. We'll check that out a little bit later. But for right now, let's try the move. We got number 1, which is a demon maul, basically like a bite. Number 2, we got the demonic rampage. I think that's just 1 wing throw out. Or 1 wing hit, you know what I'm saying. Let me see. Yeah, pretty much he just kind of reaches at you with that hand right there. And maybe does a little scratch or something. The number 3, 4, and 5 move are all locked at the moment. Maybe we have to, okay. You have to fly to be able to use 3, 4, and 5. So mainly, this character is gonna have to be used in the air. You're not gonna be able to do much if you're trying to fight somebody on the ground. But I mean, that's pretty much the same as Rodan. Let's go ahead and do the Volcano burst here. See what that is? We've seen that move sort of from Rodan, but I think that looks a little bit cooler with this Kaiju. I don't know how much damage it does or anything. What about the 5 Ragnarok move? Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, okay. I mean, that did about a 136 damage. So it didn't do a lot, but I could have just used that wrong. I don't really know. Let me see how much damage the 4 move does. I'm just going to hit it on that guy. We just did a 3 combo for 426 damage. So if you're actually hitting somebody with that, probably going to be doing a good amount of damage. Swooping in with... Look at the combo up there. We've only hit somebody 4 times, and we've done over 800 damage. That's not too bad. Plus, if you're just like swooping in on somebody and then you stop, like watch this. He's gonna swing at me. Put on the brakes, and look at that. He thought I was coming towards him, but then we do a little Reggie move, and now we just get a free shot. He did hit me. Okay, well, you know what I'm saying, though. You could... Oh, I'm stuck. Wait a minute. Like I was saying, you could basically just put the brakes on with Nouctera and completely avoid a move. Like, look at this guy. He thought he could hit me, but he did not. I'm gonna do it again. Look, put on the brakes, missed me, and then we can hit that number 4 move and escape with no damage done to us. Hey, if you play strategic with Nouctera and not get smacked out of the sky, I can see this character being super good. Another thing we have to see is the V move, the Heat Riser. Oh, great, now I'm getting jumped. Give me a second. Oh, I escaped out of that with 500 HP. All right, let me get a little bit of waves from everybody. You can see that we have canned heat down there. We've got 23 out of 30 at the moment. So what we're gonna do is build that all the way up to see what that is. And it looks like you can get it from hitting buildings as well. But I'm still getting hunted, so I'm probably dead here. Actually, I don't even know if you have to hit buildings. What if I just don't hit anything? Okay, if you just use your moves, it'll basically build the canned heat. So if you didn't know, now you know. And we have full canned heat. If we drop back to the ground, is that when we can use V? No, I don't know how or when to use V just yet, but we're gonna figure it out. Maybe you can't be at like 300 HP because I'm over here getting hunted. Look at the Kaiju's chasing me right now. Hey, y'all, back it up. All right, well, inevitably I was destroyed, but let's go ahead and build back up the canned heat again. Like I said, we don't have to hit anybody. All we gotta do is just use our move. You could just go to the air, hit all of your moves, you know, use some charge and whatnot, not having to fight anybody, and get your canned heat up, and then you can go into a battle and use that bad boy. I still don't really know what it does just yet. I was never really a Rodan player. But like I said, we're going to be figuring it out. We're already at 21 out of 30. And it looks like I'm being hunted again. All right, well, we've got 2 Nocteras chasing me. As long as I can use my canned heat, I'm cool. And then we can start doing some battles with some people. And I feel like using control lock with Nouctera could be pretty good as well. Especially if you're like, you see these 2 people behind me. You know, do a little quick turnaround, smack them one good time, and easily do over 300 damage. Plus, as you can see at the bottom, I only have him at level 17. So, you know, I haven't played with him a ton. If you get this character to like level 100, I feel like he could be really good. All right, speaking of really good, by the way, we have the Heat Riser move, but I kind of want to land on the ground just so we can see it close up and personal to, you know, what it does first off. Let's go ahead and use it and see what happens here. It's bringing up heat from the ground. Kind of makes sense with Heat Riser. Didn't it say it'll do something to like one of my roar moves? Let's see. If we press R, let's see what did it do anything, or was that somebody just flying by me, smacking me? I don't really know what just happened. I don't think it did any moves. What about the T move? Let's see if that one does some damage. It said one of the roars after you hit Heat Riser will do like area damage. I forgot what it actually said. Yeah, I'll have to read it again when we get back to the lobby. But as you can see, we have changed a little bit. Like there's a little bit of fire coming off of our character. And now it's time to do a little battle so we can go back to the lobby and see what in the world that is even supposed to do. Well, I can tell you one thing, we're not about to lose to this guy right here. Personally, I think Nouctera is better than this male Mudo wannabe over here. Not talking about the guy that's using him, I'm just simply talking about the Kaiju. I think that Nouctera could possibly be our best flying Kaiju right now, other than the Gigan remodel. I don't really know. Which one would you pick? This one, Nouctera, or is it Molasses or something? I forgot his name too. We'll figure that one out in a minute as well. Right now, I'm trying to get my first body of the day, and if we hit him one more time, I think we got him. It's kind of getting crazy as I'm getting jumped too, but we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, our first dub of the day, and we got a 1300 combo there. That's pretty nice. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, so when you hit the canned heat move, the number 5 actually changes. I could be tripping. Maybe I've always had that 5, but when I pressed it, it shot like a giant lava ball out. Let me try that again. I'm just gonna hit number 5 and see what happens here. You see that giant lava ball that I'm literally controlling right now? Who can I hit with it? This guy right in front of me. I don't even know if it did any damage. It didn't show him. We've got a 3 combo doing 500. And I just looked in the sky. Literally everybody is a Kaiju that's flying in this lobby right now. This is so beautiful. Shout out to everybody in the lobby right now. And yeah, I guess you can't use the Heat Riser if you're pretty low HP. Because as you can see, we have canned heat all the way up again. But it's not, you know, we're not able to do anything. It could be the fact that I've already used it, though. I'm not too sure on that note. What I am sure on, though, is I've got 100 HP and I'm dying here. Let me at least hit one more. All right, well, never mind, we're dead. Okay, so let's read this again. We're talking about stage 4. It says, turns your first roar into a powerful area of effect attack. Cost 35 charge and 15 canned heat. Okay, so let's try that now. By the way, his name is Molasses, not Molasses. All right, at least now we know. It's about to get absolutely insane over here. I just put in the chat, I said everybody to the volcano. So let's see how many people we actually get over here. While we're doing that, though, I'm gonna go ahead and build that canned heat up. So when people get here, we can use that full canned heat. Oh, look, there's somebody already here. But like I was saying, when people get here, we can use that first roar and see if it's true. Because I don't know if it actually happened last time. Now, it did say it only cost about 15 canned heat. So let me see if we can use it if we're just in the middle of the volcano without using the Heat Riser. So if we roar right now, let's see if it uses any heat. No, it just keeps us at 19, so I think you have to have a Heat Riser activated, and then maybe it'll do it. Oh, by the way, look at how many people are showing up to the volcano right now. We are absolutely stacking up the volcano, and that's good, too, because I currently have 30 out of 30 on the canned heat. We're going to go ahead and let our charge get all the way back up. We're at 100 out of 100 right now, and I still can't use Heat Riser. Maybe I got to go to the air? Okay, I don't know why we can't use Heat Riser at the moment. Maybe I gotta smack a bunch of Kaijus. Oh, there we go, actually. I just hit one Kaiju, and now if we press V, you can see my character getting some heat from the volcano, and we're gonna use the R move off rip. Actually, I now have 5 out of 30. So maybe now you build back up to 15, and you'll be able to use it, because it said we needed 15 canned heat, and then 35 charge. So now we have it. Let me zoom in on my guy and use the roar, and let's see what happens here. It's supposed to do like area damage or something like that. Oh my, I just did a 17 combo and did 7,400 damage. That is an actually insane move. It could also be the fact that there's so many Kaijus here. Look at the combo we have right now. Has anybody seen a combo of 30 with over 12,000 damage? We might currently have a world record for like the most damage in one combo. I don't know, I feel like we have it. Also, I feel like we're dead. But we got a 12,000 damage combo. Okay, well guys, I just learned something. I was just streaming, right? And I learned that with the Heat Riser move, I've been doing it all wrong. You can use it up to 4 times. For example, remember in the actual description that we read that said, you know, something about 4 stages? that means you can use Heat Riser 4 times. So basically, that's me telling you I've been goofy this whole time and I didn't really know how to use the Heat Riser. But now, I know that we can use it 4 times, and then we can actually see how much damage that first roar is gonna do to everybody around us. So, I'm gonna build it up for a minute, and then when I do get 30 out of 30 4 times, that's when I'll come back and actually show you guys. Well, for one, you can see us get it the first time, and that's really all we were doing. We were just literally doing it once and then hoping that the R move worked. But that's totally not what you do, bro. You gotta use it, you gotta keep using it, and you gotta rise some heat, brother. I'll be right back when I get it. All right, just wanted to pick back up with you guys and let you know that we're on stage 2 of the Heat Riser capabilities. And look at the body of Nouctera. Look how much it changes. Now you got all the fire popping up, but we can really see it now. It's like dark clouds and everything. But like I said, this ain't even the final stage. All right, we got 30 out of 30 again. We're gonna drop down to the ground, hit Heat Riser for the 3rd time. And look at your boy right now. Nouctera looking like an absolute beast. So now, the fire's kind of turned from all black to like some red lightning and red fire popping out of the body. And it's starting to look absolutely insane. All right, we got it built up one more time here. We got canned heat 30 out of 30. We're gonna use this. I think we might be maxed out right now though. I'm almost positive because I'm trying to hit moves and it's not giving me Heat Riser. So I think we're actually right now at stage 4. We're gonna go to Costa and we're gonna do the new roar move and see how much damage it actually does to everybody if we're all in like the same little place. Let's see, there should be some kaijus at Costa. I told everybody to go to the volcano like earlier, but we didn't use the move right earlier. Now though, as you can see, we got a good amount of people at the top of this volcano. We're gonna see how much damage this move can actually do. And hopefully we're doing it right this time. I'm just gonna stand in the middle of them. You know, don't mind me, guys. I'm just chilling in the middle of volcano. And we're gonna try. Let's hit the R move. And let's see if it does anything. It's supposed to be doing damage to everybody around us. But it didn't do anything once again. Wait, what? Okay, wait. I'm tripping. Let me hit the V move again. Because now this right here is stage 4. So now we have it maxed out. I don't know why it wasn't working earlier. But now we have maxed out stage 4 Heat Riser on my boy Noctera. And all we got to do is get the canned heat up to 15. So hurry up if we can do that before I get jumped, please. All right, now the move should work. Let's see. If we hit the R move, that should be able to... Yep, look, now you can see at the top right, it's doing damage to everybody around us. And it hit people for about 29 damage, or 29 times for about 7,000 damage. So is it crazy? I mean, not really, but it's definitely a cool, you know, move to use there. Now, do any of the other moves change as well? We've got the Vulcan Burst, of course. That one's pretty much the same, but it looked like it was a lot louder, if that makes sense. You've got the number 5 move, which is like that thing right there. Wait, that does change a little bit, doesn't it? I think it got bigger, and did it shoot out 2 of them, or am I tripping? Yeah, I don't really know. What I do know is the R move finally worked, and, well, we did it right. So back to your regularly scheduled program. Now it's time to get a little crazy with this kaiju, though. We just maxed it out to level 100. We were able to do this for a few seconds here, and we're going to increase everything from strength all the way maxed out. And since we have 10 more skill points, I think I'm just going to increase the health like we normally did last time. And look at that. It increases to 4,600 when it was at 3,500. So you're getting a pretty good boost of about 1,100 HP. And the moves, as you can see, they all do pretty good damage when they're maxed out too. Almost all over 400 except the Ragnarok damage. So now that we have this absolute beast at max level, how much damage can he do and how good is he really? By the way, we're going to be making a video on all of the Kaiju's max level, just like we did the other day, or yesterday, when we used all of the Kaijus. But next time, we're gonna see who's the best Kaiju max level. Who do you think that's gonna be? Personally, I think the Crab Kaiju, I forgot his name already, but I think he's gonna be the best. Let me know your best max level in the comments. But for now, it's about time we show out with the brand new Noctera max level and see how much damage, how many Kaijus we can actually drop off. And actually, I still think everybody's at the volcano right now. Well, there's one guy that's not, but everybody else, this is Tokyo. Normally, it's full of people. I don't see anybody at the moment. Hey, speaking of Tokyo and all these new places, man, which one are you guys playing on the most? The old map or the new map? We're also going to be making a video, old map versus new map. But for right now, actually, I totally forgot we need to do one thing, and that's dive into the water with my boy, Rodan, a.k.a. Noctera. And I mean, swimming, I did think he was going to be a little bit slower than what he is. Is he fast? Absolutely not. Like, my boy is slow but I mean, he's got wings. You know, do you know of anything that has wings that swims? Okay, don't answer that question because I know there's probably something out there. But, you know what I'm saying? He's ginormous. Nothing that at least is the size of a giant dragon that's swimming, right? So, I mean, in the water, I'm not going to say he's the worst, but I'm not going to say he's the best. And underneath the water, underneath the ocean, you can still use some moves like that one and the number 5 Ragnarok move and control this and smack somebody just like that. Do about 200 damage. So not great, not terrible, but you're definitely not the best in the water. This is not your good spot to be. So if you're ever trying to fight somebody with Nouctera, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, bro, the place not to be is the ocean. Just go ahead and hop up out of there. The place you're gonna wanna be 1000% is the sky. You're gonna wanna take to the skies with Nouctera. And you know what? Since we got Massive over here following us, let's go ahead and show you why this man is the best in the sky. Oh, look at him. He's trying to run from us, but we've got that dive move on us. And I missed him. All right, well, it doesn't matter because check me. The number 3 move gives us a speed boost. And I'm not very good at trying to hit a moving target at the moment, but we are currently on the hunt. This man's just running away. Listen, Massive, hey, I will say that's one thing about the new map. If you are trying to run, it's pretty easy to get away because of how ginormous this map is. So that's like one bad thing I will say about this. Like, look how high we are in the sky right now. This is actually really sick. It's almost like a movie battle. Nah, don't go in the ocean, man. Listen, just stay out of the ocean. There we go. One more move, and we should be able to hit him. I'm actually gonna hit the 5 move, and there we go. We just took out our first Massive of the day. We got a body earlier, so hey, from the sky, like I'm telling you, bro, this is a good kaiju. The only other thing that I'm still seeing right now, I'm gonna have to bring it up to the development team. You can still see if you're in control lock, I'm kind of like bouncing around a little bit. It just doesn't feel as smooth. But I'm sure, once again, that's something that they'll fix. Once again, this game is in super early beta, especially this whole map. Now, what about Mothman right here? This guy's been following me around for a little bit, so I know he's trying to fight. And look at that, 2 moves already, and we've already done over 900 damage. So once you get Noctera to, you know, max level, especially if you have max strength, you're gonna be solid in some battles. Let me go ahead and use that 5 move while Mothman is using his move. And that's pretty good. That's a pretty good move too if they're stagnant like that. If they're not moving, you can hit that 5 move and you don't even have to aim it. It's just going right after it. I will say, I don't know what it is, but I feel like fighting in the sky is a little more fun than it was in the normal Kaiju universe. You know, in the first version. Maybe it's because of the new kaijus, I don't really know, but I'm really liking sky battles now. One thing I'm not liking, which we always have had, is getting jumped over here. I'm trying to fight Mothman and look below me. I've got a fiery Voodoo and Juju and a Massive chasing me down, but if we just hit that 5 move, aim the attack, I missed him. Oh, no, we didn't. We hit him, and there we go. I think we dropped... How is he still alive? Mothman, get over here. I gotta hit you one last time before I get dropped off by the other kaijus. There we go. We dropped off a Mothman. And look how high we are in the sky, bro. Hey, like I said, I don't know what it is, but using flying kaijus might be the move. I just really like being in the air. I like the fact that, you know, you've got that speed boost when you look down towards the ground. Everything in this game right now, I'm really liking. A couple bugs that need to be removed, but for the most part, I'm really liking everything. Oh, by the way, we've had this canned heat been able to be used for a minute now, so let's go ahead and use it. We've got canned heat or the heat riser, whatever. And we're gonna go ahead and use this bad boy and see if we can do some damage one more time with that R roar. Wait, let me fly out for a minute. I'm just gonna do a few moves right here. Hopefully nobody kills me. Okay, so now that we have enough people near us, we have that 15 canned heat, and we have what we need on the charge. Let's see how much it does. So we're gonna let the combo go away, and we're gonna see how much it does if we're just standing in a group of kaiju. Okay, so the combo is gone. I'm gonna hit the roar move, and let's see what it does to all these people around us. It just hit, what just happened to me? I hit the first roar and I didn't use any of my canned heat. All right, I'm kind of confused on that. Maybe it's the T-roar or something? Yeah, the T-roar is not doing anything either. Okay, it is an all-out battle over here now, ladies and gentlemen. And we're just gonna try to do the most damage we can. All right, Noctera's dead. And that is gonna be the end of this video, guys. What did you think of the brand new kaiju? I personally liked them. Let me know in the comments. We're gonna continue these KU videos, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. I will see you tomorrow. I love you guys. Goodbye.
I got a new fashion. This is a new day.